Hey there guys, welcome back to my movie channel. My name is Tom and thank you very much for joining me for this, my review of the brand new film Bad Boys for Life. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Before we get into today's review, if you have not been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. So Bad Boys for Life stars Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The two of them are on a hunt for a killer who's going around murdering a bunch of seemingly random people. Then the case becomes personal to our two heroes. So look, I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna be a little sacrilege right now. I'm not the biggest Bad Boys fan in the world. I get some enjoyment out of the previous Bad Boys movies, but I wasn't going into this one with really high expectations or anything. And without the chemistry that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith have together on screen, these movies don't work, and that is the biggest reason Bad Boys for Life in particular works, because these two have such great chemistry. I think for the most part, the humor throughout the film, the banter between the two of them is on point. There are some moments where the humor didn't work for me, but that's okay. A strong reason as to why this movie works is because they chose to focus the story and make the story personal to the characters, because you know, in other films like this, you just have the two heroes, they're going around, they're kicking ass and they're killing bad guys, but the bad guys aren't really all that compelling or all that interesting. And in this movie, they chose to make the villain plot of the story personal to the Will Smith and the Martin Lawrence characters. That really helped make for a more compelling movie. Even though when you think of the Bad Boys franchise, you don't really think of the word compelling, but it was kind of compelling. In Bad Boys for Life, you have the Will Smith and the Martin Lawrence characters. They have to work with a crew of cops as well, the Ammo Squad. And that whole team dynamic works really well in the movie. And it's some of the funniest stuff in the movie is the banter between Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and this Ammo Squad that they've put together. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're also talking about doing a potential Bad Boys 4. So this movie kind of plants seeds for a continuation of this franchise, and you wouldn't necessarily have to have Will Smith or Martin Lawrence be the two leads of the film. You could spin this off with other characters that they established in this movie, which I thought was a really kind of smart decision. Now look, of course, the big draw for the Bad Boys franchise is the action sequences, and there are some really decent little action scenes in this movie, especially during the third act. The third act is my favorite part of the movie because that's when this movie just gets batshit crazy. There's a lot of guns, a lot of ass kicking going on, although I do kind of wish I felt like it was lacking some of that high octane energy of the first two Bad Boys films. And it really is a fine line of, you know, having crazy fun action in a movie and not getting too crazy. I just felt like they could have pushed the action a little bit further throughout the film. That's a minor complaint, but yeah, they could have pushed the action a little bit further and made it a little bit more high energy, high octane. But again, it's a fine line to walk. I understand it. And the action scenes were a lot of fun, especially the third act. It is my favorite scene in the entire movie. Look, overall, is this a great movie? No, it's not a great movie, but it's also not a bad movie either. I think this is kind of an enjoyable film. And I saw the movie in IMAX with Dolby Atmos sound, and it made Bad Boys for Life kind of an immersive experience. I never thought I would use the word immersive and Bad Boys in the same sentence, but there's a first time for everything. So make sure you jump down in the comments section below and let me know what you thought of Bad Boys for Life. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Whatever you thought about this movie, make sure you jump down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. My name is Tom, and I will see you guys next time.